everyone. This is your host, JRMICHAEL, and tonight's show is Halloween special with your host, JRMICHAEL. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight will be an interesting night. I'll be talking about different films from back in the day, just critiquing them. I might play the sound to some of them, I might not. It all depends on how I'm feeling tonight. If you stay till the end of the show, like always, I'll tell you what's the coffee of the night. And by the way, check out the mugs that we have. Our producer created this cup. Give a thanks to MK, producer. She designed the cup. Hell of a cup. Keeps the coffee warm, nice, smooth. And I'll tell you what's the coffee of the night when the show is over. Welcome, everyone. Happy Halloween. Hope you guys are out there having a good time, getting all the candies and sweets for your kids. My daughters are not here tonight. They went to the mother's house. They're hanging out, so I have time to chill, relax, and enjoy the show. I mean, hey, all right, hold on. Let me just set up some stuff here. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be an easy night. We're not doing anything too crazy. We're not doing anything that's insane. But thank you for being with me here tonight. We have a special lineup. From our guests. They recommended some of these shows, actually movies to be precise. Silence of the Lamb, 1991. I know how many of you guys out there love that. We got Friday the 13th, 1980 version, the best for me. I don't know about you guys, for me. We got Halloween, 1978. That's taking it back. And then we have I Know What You Did Last Summer, 1997. I don't know if everybody out there remember I Know What You Did Last Summer. We're not going to do Scream. I left that one out. So we're just going to do like maybe, let me see, one, two, three, four. I think about, let me see, one, two, three. Yeah, four films tonight. I'm not gonna make it long, dragged out, because I know all you guys are having your pumpkin spice coffee and all your candies and sugar frees, and you're getting all crazy. So keep it short and sweet. So let's start with the first film. Tonight we're gonna start with Silence of the Lamb. As you all know, Anthony Hopkins only appeared on the screen for 16 minutes in this clip. So I'm gonna play it out. And go from there. Let me see if I could just, let me do this for 1 second. Okay. And we get to hear what's going to be said. And then after it's done, I'll talk about it and give you guys some insights that I came up with and found out about the movie. All right, here we go. Just want to stop it right here. Look at the intensity of Anthony Hopkins. I mean, the way he's looking at Jodie Foster, her character in this, it's unbelievable how much passion this guy has and the intensity, how he deliver his lines. He's actually living and feeling the words that's coming out of his mouth. It's almost creepy that I actually, when I look at him, I could actually see him like this was part of his life. That's how good this guy is. It's amazing, man. All right, let's continue. And look at this, how Jodie Foster is playing her character. I mean, they don't even make movies like this anymore. I mean, between those two dynamics, these two characters, how he's making her feel uncomfortable in the scene, he's saying certain things to get her aroused and intrigued, and she's hooked in. He's pulling her in, and she's feeling his words, and she's curious to know what's his thoughts are about what she's about to ask him and everything. I just think it's amazing. And I have to tell you, I look at movies today, and look, I'm sorry. Call me I'm a 1981's kid. I just love the old movies. They just have such a nice way of presenting a film. Not over glamorized, not overexposed. I mean, you don't need all the flashy sci-fi stuff. Just dialogue, the right words, how you deliver them, and making your character believable. And that's what's beautiful about Silence of the Lamb. It gives you the chills that you can see. Like you, again, it's like something like this could happen in real life, and we all know that things happen every day. But I don't know. It's just I could feel the passion and the intensity out of the scene. It's amazing. Oh, check this out. Wow, you saw that when she said, "You ate yours." She was a good actress, also Jodie Foster, one of my favorites. And by the way, when he talks about her accent from West Virginia, I just wanted to share something with you guys. Jodie Foster based her Southern accent, tip of the day, well, tip of the day, I found out, on the FBI agent she met during the research for her role. That's where she got the accent from. So that's pretty interesting. Ooh, go ahead, write it down. That's the famous fava beans. So the next time you guys go out and eat fava beans, just remember, silence of the lamb. How I love to eat your brains. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, that's horrible. My God. Just got shot in the face. Anybody got a baby wipe? Jeez. Now, let me ask you a question. How could that happen to you? And here's where it gets interesting with that. We know what happened in that scene. And she comes running back to him, Mr. Fava Beans guy, to hear what he has to say. So you see what I'm saying? He drew her in. He laid the bait and he just reeled her in. Now she can't get enough of him. He used dark psychology on this one. Really got into her head and really made her. He pretty much manipulated her to get to do this. It's funny. It's really good too. But you see what I'm saying, guys. So also I wanted to share with you. The film is one of the only three in history, if you guys didn't know this, that won the big five Oscars: Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Director, and Best Screenplay. That's amazing to win all those categories for one movie. I haven't seen it done now. If there is, you guys can leave it in the comments and let me know. But I haven't seen it. Oh yeah, by the way, don't forget to like and subscribes and place your comments down. Tell me what you like and don't like. I'm open to thoughts and ideas. Also, I wanted to share with you the moth in the Silence of the Lamb when you saw all the moths come out and stuff. One other thing I didn't know about this, but my producer told me the moths were used in the movie were real. They weren't fake. You know, a lot of people ask, is it a fake moth or real moth? But no, they were real. They had to be carefully cared for and even kept in a humidifier container between takes so they wouldn't die. That's really interesting. Wow. And do you also know that Anthony Hopkins, when he did that scene with Jodie Foster, he only had 16 minutes of screen time, but look how he stole the show. Look how impactful that scene was. It was all my friends talked about it. I mean, everybody talked about it when they saw it. It was just so memorable about it. I mean, it was like I said, it's the guy had passion. He really went into character, and I felt it. I really felt it. The first time I saw it, I was scared. Now, when I look back on it, I'm like, wow, you appreciate things, and they don't make movies like that with dialogues. You know, it's nothing over dramatized. It's just really basic, nice scenery, clear shots, and it just makes you feel like the audience, like you're feeling something from that. Like a lot of movies today, I don't feel it where I used to back then. But happy Halloween on this one. So I hope you guys out there enjoyed Silence of the Lamb like I did. It's one of my best, one of my top 10 movies that I love to watch. Oh, by the way, leave in the comments down below one of your favorite horror movies or psycho thriller movies that you like to watch. I'm getting tongue tied now. And just share the love. So hopefully Halloween. Isn't it funny that this Halloween, last Halloween it was mild, but this Halloween is kind of like really cold and gloomy and dark and stuff. So just make sure you stay warm out there and don't forget your coffee of the night. All right, let's move on to the next uh, film. Let's see what I have here. The next one is Friday the 13th. Let me see if I can pull that bad boy up. Okay. Open. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, hold on. Wait 1 second. Do, 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 do. Uh, okay, yeah. That's what I got. All right. Okay. Let's go to share my screen. Sharing my screen. All right. Okay, this is Friday the 13th. We have Jason Voorhees. I butchered his name, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. Wasn't the original killer in Friday the 13th. His mother, Pamela Voorhees, committed the murders in the first film, actually. Who the heck? I did not even know this. Kevin Bacon's character's gruesome death scene was achieved using a false neck and a real arrow pushed through from below the bed. Well, man, that's insane. But let's see this clip here. Let's look at this. This is when Jason's in the house and she's defending herself to make sure he doesn't kill her son. So, oh, and by the way, just so you know, um, that mask only cost $2. By the way, when they did it, it's so funny how when they made those horror movies back then, it was so low budget, but to me, it actually was much better than what you see today with them overexposed blood and gore. I mean, come on, keep it simple, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea. Why is the guy shaved? Why the boy shaved his head? Unless that's a clown costume. I mean, a costume. I don't get it. Remember me, Jason. Yeah, don't you remember? See, and I didn't know. I had no idea he takes off his mask. We actually get to see his face. I've always wanted to see his face, so I didn't know that in this one he actually shows it. Here we go. She sliced him. Boom. Wow. Wow. Look at this, guys. Now, you tell me. Of course, I would wear a mask if I look like that. Who the hell? Better yet, forget about wearing the mask. You can scare people just like that. I mean, my God, you don't even need a mask for that. It's already gruesome. Well, you tell me, guys, in the comments down below. Would you rather see Jason without a mask or with a mask? Even though I know the mask is the iconic killer slasher man, but he doesn't need a mask. He's already scary. Oh wow. He's gonna. That's crazy. Oh man. Wow. There you have it. There you have it. Friday the 13th, 1980. I had no idea he was going to get sliced on his head. I don't even remember it. I got to watch it again, by the way. But yeah, just so you know, the film was inspired by the success of Halloween 1978, leading to its quick production as a low budget slasher movie. That's where Friday the 13th came from. It was inspired by Halloween. That's so strange and awesome at the same time. The movie actually, check this out. The movie was shot in a real summer camp location in New Jersey. We got the New Jersey Devil. We got them filming in New Jersey. Which, by the way, this camp in New Jersey, they still host theme horror events today over there in that same location where they filmed this. Now you tell me we don't hear all these weird things about all these paranormal stuff happening in New Jersey. I mean, come on. You guys are filming over there, all that energy, negative, dark energies over there. No wonder people say New Jersey's a little weird. Plus, most of my friends, when they drive in the New Jersey Drive, they say it smells, it stinks. I don't know if that's true, but hey. But yeah, isn't that funny? New Jersey, out of all places and states. Well, that's my other critique of horror movie I like. That's one of the ones I like that's on my list. So comment down below. Let me know what you think of this, especially this scene when Jason gets chopped in the head. And I like to hear your thoughts on this one. Moving on, let's go to choo choo choo. I would say, oh yeah, this one. Okay, this one is. Oh, it's gonna be. I know what you did last summer. Sarah Michelle Gellar and you know who, Freddie Prinze Jr. was in this film. The movie was based on a Louisiana Duncan 1973 novel. Believe it or not, I had no idea. But the author disliked the slasher adaptation of her mystery story. Excuse me. So the original story was a mystery story. She didn't like the idea that they wanted to turn it into a slasher film. But I tell you one thing, seeing this, if it was a mystery story, could it work? I don't know. That's a 50-50 on that one. Jennifer Lou Hewitt was famous. Where are you? What are you? What are you waiting for? It was one of the lines that was famous in this movie. And scene was improvised at the director's request to show real emotion. You see what I'm saying, guys? I mean, back then, you got to respect the craft. I mean, you tell me if I'm crazy or smoking something, but a lot of directors and a lot of dialogue back then, and sometimes it happens just in the moment of filming. You want realism, and I think a lot of people stepped away from that. It's kind of like, you know, it can be a little mechanic when you see some people act today. It doesn't come across as authentic. And you could, and the funny thing is the camera picks it up. And we, the audience, we're not stupid. We over the years we're going to figure it out, and eventually we're going to notice the difference. So that's the thing I love about the older movies, is that it's not, they don't use a lot of things. They were very creative. They built a lot of stuff, but man, it just looks so good. It's like a good bottle of wine. You just can't get enough of it. You just savor every moment. And that's these slasher movies. I just savor every moment. So all you slasher fans and old-fashioned movie fans, comment down below, like, subscribe, be a part of this community, and let me hear your input. Good, bad, or indifferent. I don't care. But the thing is, today's slasher movies is too over pumped, I call it, with all the CGI and special effects, and God knows what they're going to do with the AI stuff. But you know what? You got to respect the old movies. I mean, and all you guys, you new generation kids, definitely check out the slasher movies. I'm telling you, man, there's going to be a movie out there that's from 1980, 1990, maybe 1974. You're going to say, wow. And you may look at your dad or your mom and say, huh, wasn't so bad back then. Hmm. All right. let's get into this. I know what you did last summer. We'll look at this clip, and I'll say some of my inputs and what I thought of it. Okay. They call it telephone. One person says one thing and it goes down the line, and then eventually the story changes as it passes through everybody. And it's funny here, they're sitting at a campfire, typical scene. It's dark, it's gloomy, it's cold. Well, just so you know, guys, I wanted to share this. I don't know if anybody know of this. Did you know how the slasher, how they came up with the design for, or why, where they got the idea for how the killer looks in I Know What You Did Last Summer? Pretty much the fisherman's slicker outfit was inspired by a real fisherman attire common in North Carolina where the movie was filmed. So they actually took it from an actual fisherman and created the character, made him wear all in black, slashing with a hook. So let me ask you a question. Would you ever go on a fisherman boat with a fisherman? I know, it's stupid. But anyway, I just thought it was pretty interesting that they did that. That was my little insight of the film. Oh, the script was written by Kevin Williamson before he wrote Scream. Look at this, but was only produced after Scream's success. That is interesting. So the same writer who did this one did Scream. Hmm. Now it's all connected, everyone. Well, that is my lineup for tonight for all the movies. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't like to drag things out because I think it's crazy to do that. I like to get into the soup, eat the soup, tell you how it feels. If I like it, yay or nay, and then get out. So thank you for joining us. Make That Bloody Movie with Coffee on Halloween special with JR. And tonight, coffee of the night is brown sugar Starbucks special edition 3 years ago. Added a little rum, Jack Daniels to be precise, and vanilla cream. No, I don't do pumpkin spice and I don't do pumpkin coffee. For all you guys who love pumpkin spice and coffee, enjoy, drink well, and enjoy your Halloween. Again, do me a favor. Don't you dare eat a lot of candy. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my new podcast. It's called Up Close with JRMICHAEL, the One Title Man. We got a special writer from Hollywood coming in there, and we're going to talk about her new book called Patriotic Lies. It's a fascinating book. It's really government secrets and stuff like that. It's stay on your edge of your seats type of book. All right. Take care. Have a wonderful night. Man, I'm really tongue tied tonight. Oof. I should stay off that whiskey. Um, love you. Peace, love, and happiness. Signing out.